All right, good evening, everyone. This is Devil Dog Big Boss,
And I'm Lantern Spider 1.
and together we are Zulu
Zulu
Foxtrot
Foxtrot
Gamer. Wow, that was lame.
Sorry, it's more of your channel, but alright, let's go.
Anyways, so obviously today we're talking about Digimon, the new Digimon Tree.
I always thought it was Try, but
I
yeah, that sounds good.
I think it's Try, and all for you fuckers that say, why would you think it's Tree? Because it's Tri. How do you spell Chi? Yeah, CHI. So fuck you all.
Well, the spelling is different in Japanese, but I mean the words. But anyways, go on.
It's probably Digimon Try.
Let's just call it Try.
So, what do you think about this new opening on Digimon Try?
I actually gotta go with the old one instead because the old one, I mean, in English, the music was, I mean, just Digimon, just it went in tune with the show. You see the Digidestins going down with the Digimon, like falling into the digital world, and I think I like that better.
It's not, so it sounds more like a actual digital.
Yeah, like it brought the Digidestin to the digital world, and this one, it's cool. You see the Digimon and all that, and you do see Digidestin, but I like it showed the Digidestin more. Like it's their story finding these digital monsters.
What I like about this scene we're watching right now, it's Greymon fighting Quagamon. That was episode 1, or episode 2, I believe, on Digimon Try. Kind of a reminiscence on flashback. Like they fought Quagamon in the first episode of the actual Digital Monsters adventure, which is kind of cool. Um, what we have here is, Greymon going through digital portals, and it just reminds me of Tai going through the digital plane fill in the Digimon movie, which was a pretty badass movie. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Tai, I think himself, is the only one that has gone through digital portals. I believe
with Matt too, but that's different.
But yeah, I mean, like, he's been through it more somehow. Like in the show, in the movie, Matt has gone through it as well. So yeah, this new Digimon Try, I don't know. Like I've seen up to honestly episode 4, which is happening right now. You'll see the Digimon digivolving to their mega forms, and then they turn into Omnimon, which barely does any damage to this. The artwork is sick. I do kind of like it at times, and then there's times where like you look like a fucking Who from Whoville. What do you think?
The artwork to me, it does remind me a little bit of the movie. I mean, to a certain extent, because the movie was awesome. I mean, the movie, the artist and everything behind it was from other movies too, like the what was it, the Wolf's Children or something like that. It was pretty cool, I think, the artwork and the story behind it.
But yeah, story aside and all that, I want to say by far that was the movie's the best story of the Digimon universe. So you fight. I mean, the artwork is pretty cool. I like how flashy it is when they're fighting. You see all the wind and all that. Here you see Tai about to fall. Matt holds his ground. And this one, so far from, like I said, episode 4, Tai, he's growing to be like, are we doing the right thing? People get hurt all the time, and Matt is there to kind of put him in his place, which is kind of cool. So Tai was one of the, the main leaders of the group of the Digidestin, but Matt was also a leader, and he had his point of view. So Matt was there to bring him back down, like, hey, we're the only ones who can actually do this, no matter what the cost. Kind of like a Team Cap versus Team Iron Man thing, but that's set aside. You see Tai there, he had his flashbacks like, oh, so many people got hurt because now it's in the real world, it's not even digital anymore.
Well, I kind of get that, and I mean, I can cope with that. It does sound pretty cool, but I like how the old ones, when they were children, because like in this video right now, Matt's saying, just shoot arrows through us to digivolve our Digimon.
Right, because that's what the prophecy says.
Yeah, I mean,
not
they're
just
in the
randomly.
real world,
Hey,
he does, he does sound sure of himself. He's not, oh, maybe this will work, maybe this won't. He was the actual leader. Responsibility for, I mean, he's probably like 10 years old right there, but I mean, he showed the courage. I mean, I forgot his crest, but
friendship. I think it was friendship.
Probably friend. Yeah, most likely. But it was, he showed the braveness of a leader, and Matt basically helped him out right there. Like,
I think Matt's always there to kind of put Tai in his place, no matter what it is. But they were both brave, like braver as kids. As right now, just going back to Tai. Tai was braver as a kid than he ever was as he is now. I don't know if that's going to change in the story. Like I said, I only seen episode 4, and right here we're showing their first time Mega digivolving. And as a kid, if I could jizz my pants, I would have, just because it's fucking awesome. War Greymon was my favorite as a kid, and I think Metal Greymon was your favorite as a kid.
Oh yeah, I mean the tech and everything. His wolf forms and freaking like destroying shit. I mean he was freezing it mostly, but it was pretty cool. It kind of brings me to the point when they first fought. It was kind of like nowadays Civil War, Captain America versus Iron Man. It's just oh my god.
So now we know where Marvel gets their stories. It's from Digimon. Did you hear that? So right here, going back from Tai going digital, this is another version of how they became their first time turning into Omnimon, which I thought was pretty compelling. Compelling. They used the power of everyone's hope to transform into this digital beast. Pretty much, she call them Digibeasts instead of Digimon.
Or digital monsters.
Digital beasts. So they combined, just like what TK is about to say. But I thought it was pretty sick how they did it. They lost their hope, and then here it comes in a new digital form. Part War Greymon, part No Garurumon.
I think it's really sick. I mean, for the first Digimon season, the Digimon seasons after that kind of got a little off track, I think, with Digimon. The fourth one really got off track, but personally I liked it. I know, different. But the fifth one, I never seen. I've kind of seen it, but all the Digimon go past like an ultimate mega form, like
There's too much.
Onimon, and it's just a lost track of story because it's like, okay, how powerful can you get as a Digimon?
Right.
Like before in the first one, that was the only form. So.
And this actually, they made a movie that's something similar, called Summer Wars. It's pretty much the same story, but Digimon came out first, and I'll always love Digimon, just the movie, I should say. But also talking about how different the art style was, the animation was just beautiful. But not only that, Digimon was also pretty brutal. You had like 10 seconds left, and then who fucking slashes into the beast's head? Yeah, with 1 second to spare.
I mean, in the second movie too, he shot a cannon through the mouth of
the beast,
same
pretty
threat.
much.
Yeah, so it's just in the real world. So it's like, wow, you don't see that in kid shows anymore.
Right. And we put this clip on just because, Tai is a kid. He's not willing to give up. If you've seen the first movie, this also took part in it as they were, children. Tai's like, it works for me. Let me wake you up with the whistle. And it woke up War Greymon, this fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex that can. Oh, Greymon, sorry, so I got ahead of myself.
It's alright.
But anyways, he woke up this beast, this Tyrannosaurus Rex that could probably fight Godzilla. But anyways,
moving on.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing right here is the Digivolutions.
Yeah, let's compare it to the older ones. How do you compare? Like, I think they're going to their ultimate forms here. I kind of like it just because of the new art style. I like how it's going through, like it looks like this digital ring is changing them, this style. I actually personally like it. What do you think?
For me, the digital ring does look pretty sick. It is a new art style, and I mean,
Angel looks hot.
Woman, yeah, I was gonna say it looks fucking sexy. But for me, I like the old one. Comparing it, I'm like the oldies. But anyways, when Greymon and Garurumon Digivolved, they were the only 3D ones in the old show, if you remember that. And when they evolved to the was it Mega form?
Mega is the last one.
Okay, yeah, Mega form. It looked pretty sick to me. And I mean, now all of them can do it. I don't really, not saying I don't like it, but I don't hate it. I'm kind of in the middle. It's because to me, Matt and Ty's Digimon were like the only ones that could do it, and that was pretty sick for me. Like, I wish I could have seen the other ultimate forms as kids, but now after it's over, it's like those forms were better to me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, like, these transformations are pretty cool. I like the art style of it. As far as how far will they go, kind of like what you were saying is like, okay, you're going a little too far now. But so that's pretty much a wrap up. Anything else that you'd like to add?
Um, well, just looking at these Digivolutions, they are pretty sick. Pretty cool, but that's it.
Okay. Well, that's it for the Digimon recap. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Zero Fox.